Welcome back. Today's adventures brings us searching for Nevada State Historical Markers numbers 66 through 70. We find ourselves 150 miles away from our last marker and about 6.5 miles west of Austin. Located here on the westbound side of US 50 at a park and ride, we will find our first marker of this series. Marker number 66, Jacobsville. Jacobsville. The site of Jacobsville is 1/2 mile north. George Washington Jacobs, the first sheriff of Lander County, founded the town on the banks of the Reese River in 1859. Jacobsville was the overland stage and mail station and became a Pony Express stop in 1860. In the early 1860s, it had a population of about 400 people and boasted of having the first telegraph relay station, a post office, courthouse, 3 stores, and 2 hotels. Jacobsville was the first county seat of Lander County, which extended over most of northeastern Nevada. The county seat was moved to the more populated town of Austin the same year it was established in Jacobsville. The only remnants of the town are a few stones used in the foundations. The Reese River, just west of here, was discovered by the exploring party of John Reese in 1854. Nevada State Historical Marker, number 66. Now, let's turn around and head towards Austin. At about 6.5 miles, we come to our next marker. Sitting near the corner of US 50 and 7th Street, we find marker number 67, Austin Churches. Austin Churches. St. George's Episcopal Church to the east was consecrated in 1878. The Reverend Blackiston used an eloquent, enthusiastic Easter sermon in 1877 to secure pledges for a church, retaining wall, pipe organ, and bell for a $20 gold piece from every employee of a local mine. The organ was shipped around the Horn and hauled by wagon from San Francisco. St. Augustine's Catholic Church to the west was built in 1866 of native brick and stone. Father Monteverde, the first pastor, conducted the first Mass at midnight Christmas Eve, 1866. Admission of $1 per person was charged to limit the number of people attending. The Methodist Church to the north was built in 1866. A canny minister formed the Methodist Company and sold stock as far away as the East Coast to finance the building of a church. Lectures and entertainment were part of the church scene for benefit purposes. Emma Wixom attended Sunday school here. Later, as world-famous Emma Nevada, she brought her troupe to Austin and gave a benefit concert in the church. Nevada State Historical Marker, number 67. So now we will head west to a little town just outside of Fernley called Wadsworth. Located on the westbound shoulder of State Route 427 is our next marker. Marker number 68, Wadsworth. Wadsworth. From 1868 until 1884, the Central Pacific's Truckee-Wadsworth Division was located on this site. In 1882, work was started on a new site across the river, and by 1883, a new roundhouse, shop, and other buildings were completed there. A fire on April 15, 1884, fanned by heavy wind, destroyed the remaining railroad buildings as well as the town. Damage exceeded $100,000. Lack of adequate water contributed to the extensive damage. After another fire in 1902, the railroad planned to move to a new site. In 1904, division facilities moved west to an entirely new location, which became Sparks, Nevada. Nevada State Historical Marker, number 68. Our next marker is a challenge. Depending on the season, there are only 2 ways to get to it. In the winter, I would suggest and recommend traveling north on US 93 to Jackpot. Once you cross the Idaho border, turn left towards Salmon Falls Creek Reservoir. Once you cross the dam, travel 56 miles to the town of Jarbidge. Now, in the summer, the quickest way would be traveling north from Elko on State Route 225 towards Wild Horse Reservoir. At 53.5 miles, you'll turn right onto County Road 746. Another 48.5 miles of dirt road driving brings you to marker number 69, Jarbidge. Jarbidge. As early as 10,000 years ago, Native American hunting parties camped near here to hunt game. About 1,000 years ago, Shoshone-speaking people entered the region where they continue to live today. The name Jarbidge comes from a Shoshone word meaning a bad or evil spirit. Dave Bourne discovered gold in this isolated area in 1909, and production eventually totaled $9 million. Population size varied, but in the early 1920s, the Jarbidge district replaced Fading Goldfield as the premier gold-producing area in Nevada. The Jarbidge mines failed beginning in the late 1920s. On a stormy December 5, 1916, the last stagecoach robbery and murder in the history of the West took place in Jarbidge Canyon, a quarter-mile south of the town. Nevada State Historical Marker, number 69. 418 miles away is Carson City. Located on the corner of West Robinson Street and Elizabeth Street, we will find our next marker. Marker number 70, Bliss Mansion. Bliss Mansion, built by Dwayne L. Bliss, lumber and railroad magnate, 1879. In its time, the most modern and largest home in Nevada, entirely constructed of clear lumber and square nails. First home in Nevada entirely piped for gas lighting. Nevada State Historical Marker, number 70.